What's up, guys? Jack from GrowJack Outdoors. And today, I made a trip down here to Kingston, Oklahoma to visit my Papa Ferd. And for you guys that follow Gardening with Leon, he's also here in Kingston, Oklahoma. So here in a bit, we're going to run to town and visit with Leon, and I think I'm going to get some soil for my wicking tubs. And then we'll maybe look around in his greenhouses, and I don't know. But we'll see what we get into. Let's go. We're going to start loading. We already got a couple scoops in. We're going to do a couple more.
We're about full in this one.
Huh?
We're about full in this one.
Okay.
Probably if you shift that way a little bit.
Come
On up. Keep coming. You got another foot. That'll work right there.
Let's see.
We loaded them all up. Here in a minute, I think we're going to go look in the greenhouses. We're going to push the tubs over right now and then scoop all the dirt out that we missed that's laying on the trailer.
You created a monster.
I know what he is doing right now. More and stuff. Is it? Look at the balloons, Jack.
Look how many balloons are in.
Doggone it.
We're here in one of his tomato greenhouses. His tomato plants are really far along. There's some ripe ones that we're going to pick here in a minute.
Pick that right there, Jack. Yeah.
Oh, cherry tomato.
There's some good ones.
Yeah.
Pick them right there, Jack. That's fine. Yeah, pick them. Here's some more. Look here. We've been picking them already, but somebody hadn't picked this morning. So we got a few here you can pick, Jack. That's take them home to Mom or something. They'll be.
You want me to pick these?
Yeah, picking them. You see red. Yeah, you betcha. Yeah, we put these out in February, Jack.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to cover them, not one time. It didn't freeze or anything on us, you know. So we made it real good this year. This has been a good year for tomatoes, but because it's been nice and cool. But it's a bad year on okra and pumpkins and squash and stuff like that likes hotter weather.
Yeah.
So we just have to go with the flow, you know. And but anyway, it's just fun to do this. Of course, this year with the virus and everything, well, yeah. There you go. Take him to mama. Yep. There's a few. They'll get more a little later on.
Look how many blooms there is, and look how many green tomatoes.
Yeah, that's what we try to do. You know, we push that phosphorus to them to get all these blooms on.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're trying to do, is get a lot of blooms on them, because you want to get them set before it gets hot. When it gets above about 94 degrees, then it quits. The blooms get to where they won't stick on there, they drop off. And so we want to get our tomatoes set before it gets 94 degrees, and then they'll go ahead and ripen after that.
Yeah.
But you need to get them pollinated and set before it gets 94 degrees in the summertime, okay?
So if you got a plant that's pushing a lot of green but lacking in blooms.
That's correct. You've got too much nitrogen, the first number on it. And you need to put some more phosphorus, which is the middle number, and potash. And that's what we have done. We've went to MASTERBLEND and got them to mix us a formula that's 8, 34, 23. So you got a little bit of nitrogen to keep your plant maintained. Then you got a lot of phosphorus, which is the middle number, 34, to make all these blooms. Then you got your potash, which is the last number, it's a 23, to maintain this fruit after it gets on there, to go ahead and make it produce.
That should push a lot of fruit.
That'll push a lot of fruit. Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Jack, you handed me a package here. Would you tell me what this is right here you handed me here?
I got him some pumpkin seeds and some giant watermelon seeds.
Open it up. Show us what's in there.
That's one of our YouTubers from Wichita, Kansas calling there. We'll talk to them in a little bit, okay?
Okay. The first one, this is a giant watermelon. It's a 272.5 pounder.
Woo! A 272.5 pound watermelon.
And it was grown from a 302 pound seed.
Isn't that something? Now, you know, Jack has challenged me to growing these watermelons this year. What do you think of about a man that'll come in and bring his competition big old watermelon seed? That's a fair player, isn't it? he don't think I have a chance even getting these big watermelon seed up against him after he raised that 507 pound pumpkin. So I don't know. We're going to try and see if we can beat him, but if not, more power to him, okay? What else you got there, Jack?
This is a 400 Baker dark orange.
Now that's a pumpkin, right?
Yep.
It come out of a 400 pounder. So if I can grow it half that big, it'll be 200 pound, right?
Yeah. And it was a good dark orange pumpkin.
Good deal.
This is a 663.
663 pound pumpkin that this seed come out of. Now isn't this something, him bring these to me to his competition? Now that's unruly. That's what we talk about, everybody being honest in this contest we got going on.
And then this is a 251 pound
251.5 watermelon. Woo! Man, goodness.
And then there's another 400.
400 pound orange pumpkin, okay.
And this is a
380 pound light orange.
Those are all 380 pumpkins.
380s, okay. Goodness. And a 400 pound dark orange, okay.
And here's the big ones.
Here's the big ones, okay.
They're 1,784 pounds.
Folks, this seed come out of a 1,770 pound pumpkin, and Jack's brought this down here to me, expecting me to do something like that. Okay. What you got there, Jack? 1,388 pound pumpkin, and he wants me to you can see what he's gonna make fun of me, I think, when I grow these things weigh about 30 pounds. But anyway, Jack, I do appreciate you bringing him to me, son. We're having all this fun. And listen, folks, we might mention this to kids that we have sponsored this growing contest for anybody all over the world that's between 5 and 15. And you know, all you got to do is just grow your plants either in the ground or in a bucket or in a tub. We're gonna make it, you know, the people that compete in the ground, they're not gonna compete against the ones in a 5-gallon bucket. That's gonna be a different category. But we want kids just get after it and grow. That's what Jack's trying to promote, is getting kids into this gardening. That's what I'm trying to promote. And Daniel Arms in Houston, that's what they're doing on their channel, trying to promote this. So let's get these kids to growing. Watermelons, pumpkins, tomatoes, peppers. Let's just get in it and have fun and see who. All you got to do now to make this official weigh-in is you take a picture of the child alongside of the plant that's got the big fruit on it, whether it's a pumpkin or a tomato, and then take that fruit and go weigh it and get a picture of that scale weighing that produce, and that's going to be the official weigh-in. And so everybody needs to play honest. Don't cheat. We don't want to teach kids to cheat. We want to teach them how honesty works and how you garden and everything. So let's have a lot of fun out of this, and we'll see how we do. So Jack, I appreciate you bringing me these pumpkin and watermelon seed, and I appreciate your dad driving me. He come all the way down here.
Yeah.
And he lives way up in the northern part of the state. I'm in the southern part of the state of Oklahoma. How many miles is it, Dad?
It took us about 4 hours.
4 hours. So we're talking about something over 200 miles to get down here to bring me these seeds. So anyway, Jack, I want to thank you and your father for bringing these down here, and I'm gonna get them in the ground and see what I can do. Now, I may beat you, so don't be feeling bad if I beat you this year, okay? Because I'm gonna work hard at it. All right. Thank y'all for listening. I'll turn it back over to Jack now.
Now there's a Facebook page on this growing contest. I'll leave the Facebook page in the first description box down below. Oh, I forgot how to say it. But it'll be in the description box down below if you are interested. As Leon said, you just gotta send a picture of your fruit on the scale. Well, I hope you like us picking the tomatoes. We'll go over to another greenhouse if there's another one and check out in there. So Leon is letting me pick this onion. So by the looks of it, it's a pretty big onion.
Well, get a hold of it and pull it. Keep pulling, Jack. There we go. Shake the dirt off of it a little bit. You see what that loose soil does for you to make them roots grow good? Now this onion has already bolted. You see up here making seed, and that's all right, but we'll break that off, or Jack can take that home and try to dry the seed and see if he can plant some next year. But you can see the size of the onion, and it's just a few we had left of this last crop. But they do grow in this here soft soil. You can see that in these wicking tubs. It does work, so people want to know if you can grow onions. So show them what you got there, Jack.
Jeez. It's already started to bolt.
Yep, that's bolt. It's making seeds. That's your seeds up there. If they dry, then you might can set some of them. Let's go up there and show him the garlic then. We'll back right up here just a little bit. Dad, and right here, let's put this garlic right here. Let me hold your onion, Jack. You pull this garlic right here. Let's see what's in there. Okay, this is garlic right here. Can you get that now, Jack? There you go. Now a garlic is just a oversized onion, you know that. But anyway, that's what garlic looks like right there. And look at the pretty roots on the bottom of it. We put that out last fall in this house, and that's what it is. We're just so far behind where weeds are about to take us now. We're just not taking care of them like we should when we have enough laborers, because nobody wants to come to work since this virus is on. But anyway, you've got a garlic and an onion there.
Is that Let's see.
Well, just go ahead and take that and weigh you too. That's a garlic right there. It's not as big, but anyway, we can let them go on into June, and they'd make some bigger bulbs down at the bottom. But you can cut that up and use that just like that, okay?
Thank you, Leon.
You know what? That's not garlic. That's leeks. That's leeks. I'm sorry. Them are leeks right here. Big onion. Leeks. Yeah. We'll get you a garlic over here. Let's go on over and see if we can't find him a garlic right over here. Telling him that's garlic. That's leeks. You make leek soup out of it. This is your garlic right here. Okay, Jack. Let's see if we can pull these. You pull one of these or two of them, and I'll pull one. Let's see if we can pull this set right here. Okay. Get hold. Pull up. Oh. No.
Oh, you're stuck in there.
Yeah, we got to dig it out.
They're stuck in there.
There you go. Here's your garlic right here. Here, Jack. Show them how they're making them little garlic bulbs on the bottom there, see?
See all the bulbs?
Yeah, the little bulbs right there, yeah. That's garlic right there.
Pretty roots.
Sorry, that...
You sure smell that garlic.
That's what happens when you get to be, 40 years of age. You kind of forget what you're talking about, I know. 40 times 2. I'm sorry. I think I was 40, but I guess I'm 80, aren't you, Jack? All right. Well, anyway, there's you some garlic and some leeks and some onions. Take home.
Thank you.
All right, pile that together and we'll take it with us then. All right. Come here, Jack. I'm going to show you now. Look here. See, these things put on one at every leaf. Look at them figs right there. Come on early. See right there?
So these are fig trees?
These are figs. They're not ripe yet. Now, I don't think we can find them ripened, but I just want you to look here. I want to show you. I tell people, you know how they'll, if you keep them fertilized with that good master blend, look at how they put one on every leaf. See, look at, see, they're coming out through, they're putting a new one on every leaf. See up here? They're putting on, they'll keep going right on up here plumb to fall.
Oh.
And that's the deal. If you put them inside through the winter time, then you can get them started and they start making fruit. Now, usually the thing, but this time we're already picking.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
We got a little leaf.
Have we got something up there?
It's on your glasses.
Oh, a leaf on there. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll be glad when we get to heaven we don't have to wear glasses, don't have to wear these masks and everything like that, do we? But anyway, yeah, this is the thing about if you put your figs inside of a high tunnel or something, then you don't lose your growing time. If you leave them outside, they'll freeze all the way to the ground, and then they got to grow back up to get tall enough or big enough to start making fruit in September. Well, then it freezes in November so they don't get ripe, all of them. This way, if you put them in a high tunnel like this and winter them over, they do leave those leaves, but they'll come back on early in the spring, see, and every leaf they'll put you a fig on. And we can show you, we can prove you that right there. Look at that right there. There's a big one that came on first. Then here's one a little bigger. Here's a little smaller, a little smaller, a little smaller, a little smaller, and here's a tiny one. Now then we haven't put one on this. Yeah, there's one starting right there. Then we'll get one started here, and I'll keep feeding and just keep putting on leaves, and I'll keep putting on figs. You'll pick this one first when it gets ripe, and then pick the next one when it gets ripe, and that's the way you do. So that's the reason these guys up in Missouri is finding out about growing these figs in these high tunnels like this, that, man, you can produce so much more of it, okay? Anyway, you see how these have been in here now for 3 years, Jack. They was in one of those red tubs for 3 years, and now then we put them in here. So these are actually 7 years old. 1 year in a, huh? Stump's big in there, yep. But
wow.
And this is on the wicking system also. I've got 4 pipe in the bottom, and then I've got the cloth over it, and so it holds 5 inches of water. So we come in here and water and keep 5 inches in there, and then when it starts drying up, we'll come back and water again, you know. So anyway, that's what we got, Jack. Too bad they're not ripe yet, or you could be picking some ripened.
Yeah. How do you tell that they're ripe?
Oh, they'll turn yellow. Okay, yeah, that's a good question. All right, here, let me answer that. Okay, you take this here green one. Let me get some of them leaves back. And when it starts turning yellow, that stem will get weak right here, and it'll droop down. It'll be turning down instead of sticking up like it's doing right there. Yeah. It'll turn down here and just droop down, and it'll be soft. And you can tell by the color and everything. You can tell by the drooping. You can tell by the color, and you feel it. It's a little soft, boy. It's ready to eat then. Yeah. I know this is fig Newtons. That's not the same thing as a fresh fig, okay? Yeah, you just have to try some of these sometime. We'd have to get you one and grow it now. Houston's got one growing, so I'll tell you what, we'll look down there when we get to garden center. If we got any figs left, I'll send one home with you. You can put it in one of them containers and grow it like Houston does, and then next year, well, this year, you'll pick figs off this little I give you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Sure will.
Awesome.
All right, good deal. All right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's go up to the garden center and get some plants. So guys, I just got back from gardening with Leon's. I was gonna film a little bit more, but Leon was super busy today, so I didn't want to bug him and film. I just let him visit with his other customers. So I got all my soil loaded up. I'm all set for the growing contest. Thank you so much, Leon, for letting us get some soil and everything. Go check out Leon's YouTube channel at Gardening with Leon. So, I'm pretty excited. I've got all my soil. I'm going to build some wicking tubs soon, right when I get home. I think we'll make a few more videos here while we're at my grandpa's house in Lake Texoma. I think we're gonna make some cast net videos, maybe try to catch some shad, and maybe catch some catfish or something if the weather goes right. I think it's supposed to rain all weekend. We're supposed to get like 3 inches of rain tonight, so. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you liked the video. Ring that notification bell, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next video.